let's get unplugged.
We passed upon the stair.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our list for the top 10 acoustic cover songs.
Lost so and so heartless.
For this list, we're looking at songs that have been given a new life in re-recording using unplugged instruments and minimal production elements to create an acoustic version of the song.
Those girls, they wanna have fun.
The cover song cannot be performed by the original artist, which means that Eric Clapton's acoustic rendition of Layla is out of the running. The performances must also be officially recorded by mainstream artists, so no YouTube covers.
I'm gonna make you feel like you're the only girl in the world.
Finally, we will be omitting covers of songs that were already acoustic, such as Skinny Love, which is heavily based around the acoustic guitar.
Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Circle on the whole bit like Brazil.
Number 10, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, Greg Laswell, originally by Cyndi Lauper.
Oh, and girls, they wanna have fun.
Even the men agree that girls just wanna have fun. Well, at least Greg Laswell, the singer-songwriter, does. Taking a more melancholic tone to Cyndi Lauper's 80s classic, Laswell turns the song completely on its head.
Well, some boys take a beautiful girl. Oh, and they hide her away from the rest of the world.
Drastically changing the melody and giving the song a whole new meaning. Also changing the perspective of the song from female to male means that male listeners no longer have to hide their love for the tune.
Wanna have fun. Oh, and girls, they...
That's the power of a great cover.
That's all they really want.
Number 9, Tuesday's Gone by Metallica, originally by Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Train roll on down the line. Won't you?
Yeah, it's true. The words Metallica and acoustic rarely come together in the same sentence. But when they do, oh hell yeah.
Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Lynyrd Skynyrd's knack for bringing rock ballads to life is undeniable, as showcased in their classic Tuesday's Gone. James Hetfield's gravelly vocals bring an aged wisdom to the already powerful lyrics as we, the listeners, examine a man looking back at his life.
But somehow I've got to carry on.
While the cover features a full band, the song maintains an unplugged sound that rocks just as hard as the original.
But I can't change it.
Number 8, The Suburbs by Father John Misty, originally by Arcade Fire.
In the suburbs I learned to drive.
Covering the title track from the Grammy Award-winning album by Arcade Fire, Joshua Tillman, otherwise known as Father John Misty, put his spin on this moody classic 5 years after the original's release.
In my dreams we're still running and screaming through the yard.
While Tillman's emotional vocals give the song something special, it's the singer breaking into his beautiful falsetto that gets us every listen.
Sometimes I can't believe it. I'm moving past the feeling.
The Arcade Fire tune may be a lyrical masterpiece, but matched with the musical genius of indie icon Father John Misty, you'll no doubt have this cover on repeat.
Friend of mine, she cries at night and she calls me on the phone.
Number 7, I Can't Make You Love Me, Nick of Time by Bon Iver, originally by Bonnie Raitt.
Turn down the light.
turn down the bed.
If you owned a radio in the late 80s, chances are you remember listening to countless Bonnie Raitt pop ballads. Tunes such as I Can't Make You Love Me and Nick of Time may bring up fond memories, and if so, Bon Iver may have a surprise for you.
'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't.
Covering the two tracks at once as a medley on the piano, Bon Iver's Justin Vernon brings to life the now dated tracks with his impeccable talent and raw passion.
No, you won't.
Taking a folkier sound to stray away from the country original, Bon Iver created a crowd pleaser, all thanks to a beautiful falsetto and some moody piano.
I found love, darling, yeah. Love in the nick of time.
She's a good girl, loves her mama.
Number 6, Free Fallin' by John Mayer, originally by Tom Petty.
She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis.
This classic Tom Petty track is the chocolate milkshake of rock songs. Everyone likes it. Well, okay, maybe not everyone, but we don't talk to those other people.
And I'm free falling.
John Mayer's acoustic cover of Radiohead's Kid A was also considered,
We've got heads on stairs.
but we chose to go with this track off his live DVD concert, Where the Light Is.
I wanna free fall out into nothing. Oh, I'm gonna leave this.
In the acoustic segment, Mayer dropped this cover, and his slow building performance had us hooked from the beginning to the dramatic crescendo that almost had us in tears. Almost.
Now I'm free falling. I remember when I lost my mind.
Number 5, Crazy by Ray LaMontagne, originally by Gnarls Barkley.
There was something so pleasant about that face.
Remember when you couldn't get that Gnarls Barkley song out of your head? CeeLo Green's voice coupled with the funky rhythm still has us crazy about that track.
Does that make me crazy?
But if you need a break from groovin', be sure to check out Ray LaMontagne's cover.
Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy.
It won't have you dancing anytime soon, but it might just get you in the feels. The same complex lyrics and sweet melody, but with a soothing guitar and smoky vocals? Now you have our attention.
Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. It is no coincidence that I've come.
Number 4, Hey Ya by Obadiah Parker, originally by Outkast.
Can't stand to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now.
Hey, you know that grooving hip-hop track that you used to get psyched? Yeah, about that, little-known folk artist Obadiah Parker's rendition of this Grammy winner took the already depressing lyrics of the song and made them even sadder with the help of an acoustic arrangement.
We get together, oh, we get together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved.
As a result, the song went viral on YouTube and kicked off the talented artist's career.
Hey, yeah.
With his soulful voice adding potency to an already great song, Parker's version will have you pausing in your day, if only for a moment, to think about the little things in your relationship.
Oh, I say shake it, I'm shaking it all now. Oh, now I shake it up, oh. I say I'm shaking it all now. Rest upon the sand. We spoke of what and when.
Number 3, The Man Who Sold the World by Nirvana, originally by David Bowie.
I've spoken to his eyes, I thought you died alone.
With the counterculture 90s grunge acting as a cold reflection to the counterculture movement of 2 decades previous, Nirvana found itself reinterpreting the timeless work of David Bowie.
Who knows? Now, babe, I
I never lost control.
Of course, Nirvana is also famous for covering the traditional American folk song, Where Did You Sleep Last Night?
I would shiver the whole night through.
But we had to go with this early 70s classic.
Your face to face, brother man who sold the world.
Its themes of societal outcasts were given a home and a new voice, and combined with the melancholy tone of Cobain's rich vocals, the song became one of Nirvana's greatest triumphs.
I must have left my house at 8 because I always do.
Number 2, The Day Before You Came by Steve Wilson, originally by ABBA.
I must have gone to lunch at 12:30 or so, the usual place, the usual bunch.
ABBA's songwriting skills are not in question here, but the heartbreaking sounds created by the Swedish group feels a bit jarring when juxtaposed with disco music. In the best way possible, of course.
A train back home again. Undoubtedly, I must have read the evening paper then.
Steve Wilson's acoustic rendition strips the song of its electronic roots and allows the song, lyrics and all, to speak for itself.
I must have gone to bed around 10:15.
While the original song is amazing in its own right and is severely underrated held against the rest of the group's discography, we pray that Wilson's version can draw some attention to the hauntingly beautiful tune. Does it make for sadder listening? Sure does, but we're not complaining.
I'm rattling on the roof, I must have heard the sound of rain the day before you came.
Before we lay back with our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I think I would've known better.
And now you think that I should've known better.
I'm driving in my car, and a man come on the radio.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? I hurt myself tonight.
Number 1, Hurt by Johnny Cash, originally by 9 Inch Nails.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel.
The idea that art must be destroyed in order to create something new couldn't possibly resonate more with this track.
What have I become?
9 Inch Nails' dark and cynical look at a life wasted is torn apart, but rebuilt in new splendor by Johnny Cash.
I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair.
The lyrics are made richer by the vocals of a man who has lived a full life, full of trials and victories, through the highest highs and the lowest lows.
Everyone I know goes away.
It is in this magical retelling that we find the greatest acoustic cover.
I would keep myself. I would find a way.
So, did you agree with our list? What acoustic covers do you think we missed?
I came in like a wrecking ball.
For more top 10s about your favorite music, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Free falling, falling.